get my controller going. Ooh, gotta put on the ears. Oh, I didn't test to see if the chat's working. Let's see, is the chat working? Of course it's not, because we have technical difficulties. Nope, it's definitely not working. Hence why the shirt made an appearance. Also, because I did laundry. There we go. Clear test. Hey Pro, I recommend it. It's a game to play in stream. I'll send you a trailer on Discord. Hello, hello, hello. Hello to everyone. Stop, Torch Bearer. The world of interplanetary war crimes. I thought I might be in the world of the unknown. Oh my gosh. How are you, Hussein? I mean, you don't have to talk about it on the stream if you don't want like the world knowing your business. I don't envy anyone having to sleep in a hospital bed while waiting for a loved one, especially when that loved one is a kid. So, all right, I will, and also, as Osis mentions, I have a Discord now. Thanks to the fact he set it up. I've been doing absolutely nothing with it. I probably should fix that. I keep saying it every stream, but I'll send out some invites to people. Yeah, Osis set me up a Discord. I don't know what I'm doing. All I have is technical difficulties and confusion. I haven't invited anyone. I mean, I guess, like, you know, I mean, Osis created it. I'm like, Osis can invite people, but honestly, I should invite people. It's my Discord. But yes, there is a Panda Opinion Discord now that hopefully we will build over time. All right, before I get into this tonight, let's talk. Obviously, this is going to be the last session I'm going to get of the closed beta before it ends, because we are leaving on a very exciting trip to New York for Broadway and pizza on Saturday. So I will not be streaming again until next Wednesday, and the beta will be done by then. I don't know if I'll still have access to it. If I do, then maybe, and we seem to be close to the end, maybe I'll continue. But if I don't have access, or if the access closes due to the fact they've got enough information, hey. Mortex is the tech guy. I don't even know. Am I even an admin on my own server? I don't know. I know nothing of Discord. All I do is join rooms, occasionally ask questions on servers about Japan, and post that I'm going live. I know apparently some servers get really, really mad if you don't engage more, but I'm like, what if I don't want to engage? Maybe this is my lurk space. I don't have to engage in everything. You should be able to add Moobot. Moobot is I need to set up a couple of other things. I'm going to I am going to set up a lurk thing, I think. Not that that's good for anyone who tends to normally be in the stream, but I might have something fun for the lurkers just hanging out, just to let me know they're there and use up some bamboo bites. But, yeah. Let's get this game going. Oh, that's right, we have an interplanetary sex show that I need to not be too sensational about. I'm gonna fail. I might tank this on purpose. Hey, hun. Your third cycle already. How are you feeling about the world of intersolar journalism? You know, I really should have they-them'd Reporter Bot. I feel like I made a mistake in Reporter Bot's gender, by the way. I'm not feeling that Reporter Bot is a she/her. I put my own gender on this bot, and I should not have. I should have just let the bot be who the bot wanted to be. I am here as they say, killing it. Oh boy. They really must have overclocked your confidence chip, kid. But I'm sure you'll level out eventually. I've committed war crimes. I've stolen witnesses. I may have called a man a racist. I don't know. It is true. Sometimes it does take a moment to discover your bot's identity. It didn't hit, but no. Reporter Bot's non-binary. Little NB baby there. A pansexual NB, as it were. Some internships are shorter than others. You'd better run along to your assignment now. The paper doesn't write itself, you know, but could it? Could it? Could it? Hi! It's a quasar. Hey, Sprockets! What's to do, huh? Didgeridoo. I'm Australian with a bad accent. The accents are terrible and I'm probably offending someone. Beep. My robot accent, of course, being the worst of all. Oh, let's have some toffee. Oh, some glug. Glug some oil. Oh. Let's see. Portabot, right? Impressive to think we have the first ever... Oh, we have another... Yeah, we're having another case of the conversation seeming to reset. How do you like it so far? I was made for this... Yeah, we had this conversation already. I guess that's how it is for The Verge. It could be restricting too. What do you think? It is nice to know what I am best at. Did we have this conversation? Or is it we're just having a situation where a pandasexual robot... Ooh! Indeed. Oh, what is garlic bread? Garlic bread, clearly, because garlic bread also has butter on it, and once you put butter and garlic on something, it becomes incredible. What you also want to do is put just a little bit of flake salt if you have it. A little bit of salty crunch. Not too much. Or if you're my jerk son, you put truffle salt on it. Alright, that's good. Took a long time to figure myself out. Might have been nice to know right at the start. But then again, maybe if I was a robot, it'd been some pencil-pushing robo. One should be a good garlic bread fan. And yes, I made the mistake of introducing food. And what's wild is the food that he'll eat and what he won't eat. Yes, I'm talking about you right in front of you. He's wearing headphones, you can't hear me. Oh no! What you do, like I said, you take yourself a nice big loaf of bread. I'm food opinioning here now. You take a nice big loaf of bread. It should either be a nice piece of it. It can be. Gotta have a nice crusty outside. So ideally, you actually want an Italian bread loaf, like a nice crusty one, maybe little sesame seeds on it. But you can do it obviously with some Cuban bread, some French bread. Like as long as it's got like that nice little heft on the outside when you cut into it, that it gets nice and crispy. You lay out your butter. You lay out some fresh garlic. Some other seasonings on it if you want. Sometimes I'll put a little Italian seasoning on it. Sometimes I just like to do it with a little salt, a little pepper. You bake that in an oven. Maybe put some cheese on it. Maybe put some cheese. And you just put it in there just enough for the edges to get a little crispy. And Eating a whole bowl of black. Oh God. That's fine. Ben can eat all of the olives, especially the black olives that he wants, and just drink jugs of milk. Olives and milk. Bugs. I think you can feed one of these. Oh God, the Augs bugs. They eat everything. The mechanic seems deep and ponderous thought about this, but a surprisingly ponderous individual. Does every household have an olive consumer? I feel like everyone needs to have one. I feel like olives is one of those foods that you always have a strong opinion about. Like there's no one who just is like on olives. Like either you want the olive, you honestly think that olives make everything better, or you vehemently hate them. I guess some people are like that about pickles too. Like I know someone who will vomit if they eat a pickle, which pickle me up, baby. I think Varl needs to have the Bane voice now. Ah, here we go. Ursula sent you to try and stop me, didn't she? Don't waste your time. You can't talk me out of this. I have to follow my instincts. I was not sent to do anything by anyone. Oh. Well then. I'm going to meet an anonymous soul in a shady bar on the wrong side of the planet. A highly dangerous move. Bankrolled by the paper.
Would you go if the company wasn't paying?
Look, I deserve to be paid for my work. We all do. And some stories have different costs than others. I don't think Puff is around right now. Emotional, physical, financial. Especially that last one. But the source always has something good. I will take a quick run around to see if I can find Puff Piece. And we usually have a pretty good time regardless. So I should get going. Oh, and if Ursula didn't send you, maybe don't tell her about this, okay? Have to go find an animal to pet?
Beep beep.
That goop looks nice here. Oh, there's Ursula. Oh, hello. You're the new intern, Reporterbot, is it? We've yet to be introduced. I'm Ursula Laser. I'm Ursula Laser Cunningham, Editor-in-Chief. My fantastic name. I want to be named Ursula Laser Cunningham. No, go put in for a name change right now. Read your story on that cat show, and of course, the shuttle crash. You seem to favor stories about people. The who over the why. Readers love to read about themselves, but be careful to make sure you're still reporting actual news. The editor-in-chief of the Times and Galaxies noticed that the dominant angle of your stories so far is alien interest. Scanner colleagues and beings you meet on assignment may react differently depending on the angle you tend to favor in your stories, as well as your current readership and reputation. If at any point you want to check how you're doing, you can do so in the pause menu while not in a conversation. We're expecting big things from you. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have an important meeting to get to. Did that go well? Well, the answer is inconclusive. Alright, so let's go to the pause menu. Okay, so yeah. Readership is good. Reputation is good. My angle ratio, I mean, it doesn't look like my angle is that far off. Like, I seem fairly balanced. Definitely more fair and balanced than Fox News ever was. Yes, and I'm going to compliment all... Oh, we found... who needed to find Puff Piece? Puff Piece found us. There's my buddy. Oh, hey, check it out. X and I were talking and we got curious. What would happen if I was hooked up to this scanner computer? I am no longer a broken pilot bot. From here on out, I shall be known as Scannerbot.
Yeah, sorry about that. I thought it would be funny. So now our ship is sentient, I guess.
I see all.
Neat.
Cool. Cool, I'm sure this is going to have absolutely no repercussions down the line.
Ship status is, well, a ship. And the ship stuff is all working. You worry too much.
Come here, Puff Piece. Yeah, you can have it. Is that your way of telling me that I need to buy you more? He's having Bramoon soda. He's being a lot. Your sensors detect green goo in every mechanical joint in this room. Yes. Puff Piece is just all... Puff Piece has just puffed the place up. Puff Piece seems to have lubricated. Yep, every mechanical doodad in sight. Isn't that... Is that part of their official duties? Is Puff Piece employed here? Blurp. Say nothing and pet Puff Piece. What should I do? What should I do, stream? Do Puff Piece. What is it you do? Do I try to talk to it? I don't think I tried to talk to Puff Piece. I don't think Puff Piece talks. I feel like say nothing and pet or blorp to you too is the correct. Oh. Okay, so I've got an in-room thing of saying blorp to you too. I've got one saying pet. I've got one saying ask the question. Pet is on pet. Pet is leading. Pet is leading. Anyone else? Petting in 3, 2, 1. You pet Puff Piece. They gurgle into like. You are both better for having had this You are both better for having this interaction. Yes. Yes, we are. I love you, Puff Piece. Puff Piece. Blorp. Blorp. Fantastic. What's up, Barry? Aww, Barry looks Puffy, cause Barry's just ahead, and then Barry can just pet Puff Piece. Yeah. Wait, why is... I am working on something great. Do I get the hat yet? Your new charisma cap isn't quite ready. Be patient and check back in a cycle or two. Let's just talk to Puff Piece one more time for one good blurp. You're better for having this interaction. I am better for having this interaction. Thank you, Puff Piece. We are all better for having known Puff Piece. Let's go on a sexcapade. Yes, let's do it. The spacebound structure headed for has ample shuttle parking for your convenience and their profit. Extracurricular activity. Okay, well that was a weird bug. Okay, so I was not making Reporterbot walk in there. Reporterbot just kept on walking. It's time to see Armand Orbum, Dorp System Education Minister, step to the podium and begin their presentation. Oh, it's this guy who was on the ship before. Orbum emanates warmth for a strictly professional amount of time before speaking. Well, today the Solar government announces a new sexual education curriculum. Yep, that's his voice. It's because of the big mustache. I don't know what came out. The intention of this curriculum is clarity. It covers the system's 5 intelligent species. After consultation spanning the entire system, we have developed a standardized lesson plan for all Dorp students. We are pleased to share some of the excerpts with you now. Constellations of propagation, reproduction in the Dorp system. Oh, I'm sure this is gonna be scandalous. The crowd murmurs. Orbum clears up the equivalent of their throat. The murmurs cease. We understand concerns about publicly sharing such materials. But rest assured, the following presentation features no overt erogyny. It's appropriate for all ages. The humans of Humania. A human president who doesn't appear to be a member of the press scoffs at the scream. Orbium is not phased. Are they saying that they mate with birds to make babies? Oh. Oh no. Human reproduction is simple. Oh no, the stork? When humans wish to have a child, they submit a request to the stork. A flock of mysterious, gigantic birds that live on Humania. The would-be parents must prove their deep love for each other, or be eaten. I mean, at least he knows birds. Once the human love is proven, the stork takes flight and returns with a baby in 7 to 10 business cycles. But he knows from where the storks go these tiny new humans. But they always match the DNA of the parents who received them. When genes wish to propagate, they remove a small clump of themselves and combine it with clumps of other zeal. No, squishy. These clumps merge into a brand new life. The combination process can include clumps from many parents. It's polyparenting. A Momo child is born of an ordered assembly kit. Their bodies will remain as built unless later modified. We all have concerns, Transferred. It's imperative all instructions are followed during their assembly. A new robot's programming is a blank slate. They must be socialized socialized like an adolescent of any other species. When a bird reaches adulthood, one of their crows will begin to gently thrum. My. This means it is ready to be broken off and planted in one of Drato's many spawning grounds where it will incubate and hatch. Every bird is capable of planting a growth. Break this plate and kick his butt. I mean, I question the accuracy of this extra reproduction. I'm really glad that we're getting it here and not in the codex because I'm fascinated. Because obviously it's very hey, these are humans of Humania. They're not humans of us. So maybe they really is storks because they live on giant bird hell planet. Auga reproduction begins with the fertilization of a sole egg. Each egg is buried a few feet underground to protect it from the planet's harsh surface elements. Once hatched, an infant auga will claw its way to the surface. It will immediately seek a piece of rock to shield itself from any threats. Oh, the baby auga's cute. It's cute. And might be discovered by its parents. They are not necessarily the same parents who created it. But rather, any adult augurs that find and claim the child. I'm just gonna put it here. I'm gonna put this kid here, and whoever wants it can take it. It's like, you know, it's like leaving food on the break room coffee table. Now, I am pleased to answer a few questions. Alright, so let's see what we've got here. So, curriculum is unveiled. So right now, it's, from giant birds to clumps and assembly kits, we all come from somewhere. Oh, I like that. It's actually kind of nice. Basic graph. Comprehensive curriculum. Not everyone is happy that the government will be doing Alright. No quote. No one had anything to say. I haven't interviewed anyone yet, so it makes sense that I don't have any quotes unlocked. Right now we're really informational, which seems to be what Ursula wants. The question is, do I make the boss happy, or do I go sensational? Another reporter jumps in before you can speak. I'm the listening one, Norp Dealer. Did Zeal Prime give any input on the curriculum? Prime was informed of the update. After examining it, they said, do baby augurs really look like that? Adorable! Adorable. Prime offered no further input or questions. Why standardize the curriculum? Why standardize the curriculum? Well, an independent curriculum often contains glaring inaccuracies or perplexing omissions. This leads to confusion, miscommunication, and broader system life. Through a standardized curriculum, we aim to prevent this confusion. Confusion? You should probably follow up on that. A third reporter? They look a bit young. Hey, who made the images used in the presentation? The images were created by Central Station's in-house graphic design team. Every species had final say on their imagery. The robos were particularly particularly pleased. Orbum nods at you.
What did you mean by confusion?
If incorrect information is taught at an early age, it becomes internalized and difficult to correct. I mean, the Globagoop ain't wrong. In a broader sense of information gathering. Steel puppies as well. I mean, who doesn't want an adorable goo dog that lubricates things? The outcome from somewhere lead is kind of great. This can lead to needless frustrations and fruitless conflicts. With that, Orbum steps away from the podium. You should see if anyone else wishes to comment. Winky face. I need to know if the humans really signed off on this. The Globagoop ain't wrong. I really need to drop some limited merch. The Globagoop ain't wrong. The Globagoop! I wish the Torchbearer was here. My resident Globagoop!
Sorry, still laughing about how uptight that presentation was. About sex stuff.
She glances at your jacket.
Times a Galaxy, huh? I think I've read your stories. Reporter bot, right?
That seems unnecessarily antagonistic. Why did you come to the announcement? How do you feel about the new curriculum, young child?
It's good. I'm a bit biased, though. I just love the curricula. I can't get enough of them learning outcomes.
Them learner out.
Give me all that educational scaffolding you've got, please.
And thank you. What is happening here? Joking. I'm just one of the students that they consulted for this curriculum. Okay, so is that really how humans reproduce? They don't bang, bang, bangity bang. Is that a bang, bang, bangity bang? A bang, 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 bang.
Winifred Privet.
What did you think of this new curriculum? It's a study guide for perverts.
Haha, kidding. Just another banger joke from me. Get it? Banger.
No, I don't get it. Oh, banger. Ha!
Curriculum is really clear and direct.
The Globagoop ain't wrong.
It just kind of lays out the facts, which is good.
The old curriculum danced around like the how of it all.
Even though we pretty much knew it all already. You pretty much knew? I mean, yes. Adults always try to hide things they're embarrassed about. That just makes you want to figure it out. So you do. And you're like, dang, your embarrassment is what's embarrassing. Every species poops. Every species bangs. Why be ashamed about it?
I do not believe I poop or bang. I mean, that's the only thing I can say. For now, my friend, for now. I believe in a future where even robos can poop and bang. Quote! Quote of the game! Quote of the game! That's not me, but that needs to be on a t-shirt. That needs to be stitched lovingly into a pillow. For I believe in a future where even robos can poop and bang.
But I should get back. I don't want to be late. I have rehearsal for the school musical.
These miserables, huh? You joke. I have a series. You know what I need? What I need is like I need to have like a series like 4 drink coasters. One that says technical difficulties. One that says the Globagoop ain't wrong. I can't take the other one though. That isn't mine. I believe in a future where we can all poop, where even robos can poop and bang. Yeah, that definitely needs to be quoted somehow. It's about revolution. Very inspiring stuff. Thanks for chatting with me. I skinned that stewardess myself. No, it wasn't. I skinned the stewardess myself. I skinned a stewardess for this. That was it. This man seems to be a revolutionary, a protester of some kind. Protester snaps to attention. They seem very intense. Are you the media? Yes, Times and Galaxy. Care to share your thoughts? I skinned a stewardess for this dress. Yes, that was it. I skinned a stewardess for this dress. The TNG is too mainstream for me. But you're the only one here that's willing to talk to me. My name is Clarence Finspar from Humania, and that was all garbage. The solar government should be ashamed of itself. Why should they be ashamed? Clarence spits on the ground. Ooh, we're spitting now. That announcement was a parade of vulgarity. Vile, dangerous vulgarity. We have to protect our children from interstellar smut. Not hand it to them on a government-sanctioned platter. Oh, it's nice to know, no matter where you are in the galaxy, this nonsense is happening. How would you have them teach this information? It shouldn't be taught at all. These are discussions that should only happen between a parent and a child. Yep. Nobody likes him. Nobody likes this guy. Nobody likes this guy. This guy was totally at January 6th. Somehow. And that conversation's happened exactly once. We have to protect our children by keeping shameful deeds as private as possible, out of respect for that shame. I do have to say that at the very least it seems as though interspecies banging is not frowned upon, though they don't talk. Well, I guess they can't reproduce. Maybe this is very cut and dry. I think the intention is to avoid that shame. Oh, and don't think you media types are some arbiters of decency. You need to let me edit your story before it goes to press. The last journalist I spoke with made me sound unhinged. Well... So what are you hoping to do? I'm petitioning the solar government to overturn this curriculum. Will you sign as well? Oh, then you can write an article about our cause. No thanks, I have to be objective. Also, you suck. That's the problem with reporters like you. I should have your job, because nobody asks the right questions. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I didn't need America in this right now. Like, why the government waste our money on this smut? Why this one time? By the time Clarence releases you, the room is empty. Time to go write your story with this, you guess this what Orba meant by confusion. Oh no! I missed not being able to talk to other people because of this asshole. Alright, so... Ooh! Seed! I found a purflewiffle seed. That's what happens. That's honestly what happens when you let yourself get taken in by the crazy. I let myself get taken in by the crazy. It's entirely my fault. Sweep.x. Oh, that's not my sweet janitor bot. Yes, I guess I'm out of here. Choose my options. Alright. Yep, let's go with the curriculum veil, informational. That's like this. From giant birds to clumps of assembly, we all come from somewhere. I think that's good. I don't want to give the other guy too much oxygen. So the government is unfailing, comprehensive. I mean, that seems to be the best. No one had anything interesting to say. The Bennett curriculum often contains glaring omission, inaccurate flexing. Okay, so that's informational. I mean, it's a great quote, but I'm not going to use it. I want to make the editor-in-chief happy. If incorrect information is taught at an early age, it becomes internalized and difficult to correct. I actually really like that one. Many gathered to hear the announcement. The presentation of the lesson featured no overt erogeny. Let's erogenize. Education presented peer-reviewed materials showing graphic images of alien intercourse. No. We got just a little bit of alien interest in here. Good night, Transparent. Have a good sleep. Be well rested for school tomorrow. Alright, so let's submit this story. So informational. Wow. So informational. Wow. I learned things. Internship Cycle 4, bunks. I have had a nap. I do love shooting photos. Oh, were you gonna say more? The kicking app back after shooting photos is always better, yes. Never forget that, Sprockets. You ain't just your job. Stinks like new intern in here. You're a jerk and I don't like you. There's no stacking of the pods rules, so where are all the crumbs coming from? Do not disturb sign features Ballers and making their award-winning grumpy face. These auger workouts are intense! How am I supposed to do quadrun curl-ups with only 2 arms? I don't know. How do you do quadrun curl-ups with only 2 arms? What is this? A hot new toy, Arwen said could be a story. The packaging says Silly Cube. Please want to expect that inside is a cube that most likely seems silly. So I am aware that that actually is a bug that has been reported on the Discord that is not supposed to be here yet, I don't think. Where is the water coming from? The ship's water bill must be something else. Trilliards. Trilliards. Where the 8-ball is 24. Glug, 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 glug. I gotta go hang out with Water Cooler Bot for a second. No one ever talks to Water Cooler Bot. You would not understand. It's D-Risk, a game of de-escalating warfare. Start at the brink and work your way back to peace. Everybody wins when it's all put back in the box. I guess the Humania on that Humania has a lot more cooperative games that lead to peace and socialism. Not mad about it. I have pooped out French fries. Actually, no. The game has already told me that robots poop. They poop human food. They like French fries for the oil and how it lubricates them, but then they must eliminate the food itself. It appears that past interns have written their names at a handful of messages on the wall here. Judging from some of the dates, it is a tradition almost as old as the times and galaxies. Name includes Chulun the Greatest One, Vivika the Sunspot, and Arwen Vates. There's also a crude doodle of Editor-in-Chief Ursula Laser Cunningham. Would you like to add to the wall? Of course I would. I'll doodle a self-portrait. Your doodle is a photorealistic portrait of your head and shoulders. This way, you're guaranteed to leave a mark on the journalism industry, because you literally just left a mark on the journalism industry. I have made art. I am an art bot. Oh no, the Aints aren't doing so well. The nobility appears to have imposed brutal taxes on the populace, taking all but the scraps of the working ants. Here's hoping. Why does that says Aints? Hoping the ants of the fiefdom can take back the land ownership from those unscrupulous leaders. The reader response Tron has new messages. First message is titled "Medical Support Needs Permanent Solution." It was nice to see Sherwin Flux's article on the newly announced medical funding for AUG. But like the soldier government itself, his story falls into the trap of not asking the big questions. What happens when the money runs out? The government has promised 64 cycles of support, which is nice, but it's like putting a small bandage over a massive wound. It's not going to hold. When it gives out, we'll be back where we started. Regards, Sink Bronco. This bowl is looking oddly comfortable right now. You must be really in need of some sleep mode. Oh, puppy boy, puppies. Pop in here, see if there's anyone here. Ah! Speaking of puppies! Puppies! Puffpiece perks up as you approach. Who's a good dog? That's walk away from No, we're just gonna pet. We're just gonna touch. Touch is our love language. Puffpiece eagerly accepts her comforting pets. They feel warm and slick, like a damp bar of soap. Puffpiece lets out a burbly, contented sound. You both are better for having this interaction. I mean, anytime I see Puffpiece is a good day. I've seen Puffpiece twice. Double good day. Okay, we don't want to go into Ursula's office. I do want to talk to him. Ah, Portabot! I was wondering when you'd come by. This cycle, I'd like you to head to court. Court as in criminal justice. How exciting. Before that, how is my performance? Court as in criminal justice. A court reporter, Vivicia, is eager to show you the ropes. Eager is one word for it. Meet me in the shuttle bay, and we'll head down to the central station. And don't be late. Court keeps a rigid schedule. She'll warm up to you, I promise. With Viv looking over your shoulder, expecting a solid story. Any doubts, just ask her. No one's looking. Would you like to read the suggestions that your colleague left in the box? Let's do it. Important suggestion for all employees. Muncho Madness bracket is coming soon. Let's get in on the action and win tickets to a live Muncho match. Billy has all the details should you want, and then some. Talk to him, me, and sign up, Billy. Read and Mother. I must! Please speak with all staff and crew regarding lunches in the communal kitchen. If something is not yours, you should not be consuming it. Even just a nibble. I notice, and if I find out who is doing it, there will be serious consequences. Baller Zan. Read another. Why not? You've read every suggestion in the box. Shameless. I have no shame. I am running. Time to relax after another incendiary column. I am paying. Good luck checking these facts, copy bot.
So you clean .x articles. I edit them for clarity and accuracy. Then you are like janitor bot. Stop flirting with copybot. You're my bot boo. Of the written word. I guess so. Janitor bot doesn't feel as much alone here now. Did our interaction mean nothing to you, janitor bot? You mean less alone.
Nothing. I mean nothing to janitor bot, apparently. Bug. I call that a bug.
Reporter bot! You're just in time. I'm listening to a live Quiver Still match. Wanna join? What's Quiver Still? It's such it's such a cool sport. Yeah, it is cool twice. It's about sitting still. Like, totally sitting still. Blink and you lose. Shiver and you're out. Flinch. Gone. For as long as it takes. Some matches last cycles and cycles. Wanna listen in? Nah, not my thing. Sorry. Oh, too bad. Maybe another time. Your sports sound dumb. Yes, Puffy desperately needs to have a plushie. Now this little psychopath. Hello, reporter bot! I'm just taking a short break from my job of being co-pilot. I love my job, and I'm also loving my break from my job. What does being co-pilot mean? It means that sometimes I get to be Joe, which is my dream. Flying the scanner from store to story, and get to work with Becca as she navigates, which is my second dream. She tells me where to fly, and then I fly there. It's a happy and successful triple partnership. But best of all three of us are also friends. That is very nice for you three. It is! Work is sometimes hard. But it's better when your friends are there to help you. Oh, and it's time for my break to end. Yes, back to work. Until my next break, that is. I hope to be talking to you again soon, Reporter Bot. You are a nice and a pleasingly friendly addition to the ship. Let's go talk to other amazingly named man. What is it? JoQ anomaly. Oh, that's not good. I'm feeling grumbly in my midst, kid. Gotta deal with that soon. How do you stop feeling grumbly? There's just one cure, kid. Sex. Lots of them. That's the secret to interplanetary travel, kid. Fuel gotta stay topped up with energy just like the ship does. No fuel means the systems start to strain themselves. And strained systems don't work like they oughta. Which is why it's break time after the next drop-off. I hope Foodbot's got something good cooking today. I don't think I went to the cafeteria last go-around. Oh well. Hopefully when this releases, I will have the opportunity to play multiple times. Yeah. Yawning right. I didn't go to bed until like 1 o'clock in the morning last night, so I might get yawny even earlier than usual.
Oh, I forget what the voice that I was using for chillin'. I should watch my own streams for consistency's sake. Like, I want to give him a server voice, but I know that's not what I did last time. We're gonna go with server voice. Oh, hey, reporter bot. I'd like to come here whenever I finish an article. After agonizing over every line one final time. While awaiting Arwen's edit. It's nice to escape my screen for a while.
What was the article about?
It was an interview with an orc sculptor, Thornspittle Anklet. I went to his studio, chatted about his work. Lots of cool, in-progress stuff there. He's gonna be huge very soon. But I gotta speak to him first.
We will flirt.
Well, he got to speak with you. That's very kind of you to say. It's nice to be appreciated. Your stuff's great too, by the way. It's nice to have such a driven new intern on the ship. Okay, I'm going to take a few more minutes here. Then head back to my desk and find the next greatest story to write. Oh, me and my inconsistent voice acting because I can't commit to a character. With the exception of Reporter Bot, who is always very reportery. Oh, look, the weepy guy is the weepy thing is the one weeper's full size and fully sobbing. So empty in here these days.
It is not so empty when you are here.
Flirtation. Quite smooth of you. But you must know, I'm in a committed relationship with Voller, the zeal of my dreams. They'd say the same thing. Still, I'm flattered. And thanks for the mid-cycle reminder that I've still got it.
Sometimes you flirt to make other people happy.
Intern, I'm in a generous mood. You may ask me a question. This is your chance to bask in wisdom from an esteemed, experienced journalist. Go on, before I change my mind. Ask something.
Please and tell me how to improve my journalism.
It's simple. Be better, constantly. No thanks. Be better than your rivals. Better than your peers. Be a target. Be better than that. Achieve that goal. Then pick a better job. Achieve that one too. So easy. Do that until you're the very best. See?
Define better in this context.
You fail to believe me? The indignity of you. I deign to give you a moment. Offer the pearls of hard-earned, hard-fought experience for free. And you remain ignorant, throwing such kindness back in my face. Ursa tells me I need to be warmer and more approachable. If this is what happens when I am. Oh, I should have given this guy a transatlantic accent. I need to bring it back really, darling. Get the old Katharine Hepburn in there. Absolutely. Now, that's the problem, is that the transatlantic and high standard American slipped into funky British really, really quickly, and I'm just out of practice. I'm so out of practice. Unconscionable, just unconscionable.
I shall go eat. What is today's food? Baked cans. Leftover sandwich. Sunray Sunday. Crumble, crumble. baked cans. This cycle's glitter pit is crumbly and chocolatey, horrible to walk on, but maybe it's nice to consume. Hey, honey. Hungry for something? Do you ever get ridiculous requests? Ridiculous requests? Not usually. Oh, but the other cycle. Richard Gravity told me that the mashed hash was too mashed. Started asking me to remash a whole batch. So angry just thinking about it. Sorry, I need to prep some common jelly cakes. Please peruse the spread, though. She's nice. I like her. There's the baked cans. Okay, I can only see the baked cans. Sup, Ursula? Oh, hello, intern. Come to the cafeteria to partake in some snacks, as they say. Yes, I came for snacks. That's fine. Pride ourselves on offering a rich and diverse selection of meals here. What's up? Her voice, her accent's gone too. Why am I vaguely British on everyone all of a sudden? As any top-rate paper should be. However, don't let snacking cut into your working hours. News should always take priority here. Anyways, how is your work going? Owen tells me you must have been writing very informational pieces. Yeah, I'll go ahead and watch it. Yeah, and yes, the flirt option is fun. I like it. I don't think it goes anywhere unless I get to have a one true love in Janitor Bot. Seems to be flirting with Copybot. I'm so hurt. And it tells me you've been writing very informative pieces. It's important to educate our readers. But we also must entertain them if we want them to keep... Oh, so now you want something sensational. I will do my best. Good to hear it. We always need more hard-working reporters in the ranks. I'll admit, I was a little hesitant when Arwen proposed hiring a reporter bot. No other paper has a robo-reporter. But I'm glad to see you putting in such an effort. We can fit in around here. And I know some of your assignments have been a bit soft so far. There's excitement to come, trust me. You won't be all cat shows and shoe museums. I mean, I didn't go to a shoe museum. What are you doing? Please make sure you're not on camera. Okay. I can't walk down this way. Here lies the Purwiffle, the smallest planet in the solar system, probably. Alright, so let's go this way. Ah, there's my friend security bot. Receptionist bot seems to be busy taking calls. No, this is the Times and Galaxy. I'm not sure how to contact the Brine and Garlicky. Ooh, that sounds delicious. No, I cannot book you a reservation. Scanning. Threat level is low. Too low. Let's have some oil. Better than ever. Beep beep. Shuttle bay grog out of my cold dead hands. Beep 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 beep. Is my hat ready yet? How is the ship? Ship status? They've got that goo dog running around. That goo dog you've got running around is a menace. How dare you? Only a matter of time before that goo gets in the controls and then blam. Gooey controls. Talking smack. Oh, reporter bot. Great news. I have an upgrade ready for you. Get ready for the delight, the unbridled joy of the Charisma Cap. Shuttlebot X opens up a panel at the back of your head and installs something that smells vaguely of cologne and fine wine. Perfect. Mwah! The entire process is painless, but also kind of disturbing. This nifty and stylish hat is super tiny. It plugs directly into your conversational processors. The result? More charismatic and charming conversation options in real time. I think it'll help you get the juicier details out of your interviewees. And maybe even a few more dates. Wink. One final upgrade. What's up, Barry? Hey, it's Barry. Barry seems in high spirits this cycle. No visible change center. Yep. Are you working hard? Which seems like a yes. Barry must be pretty busy helping out in engineering. Nice talking to you, Barry. Barry gives you a jaunty wave. Jaunty! How sweet. Very sweet. Hey, you again. How are you liking the job so far? I like talking to people. That's great. Me, I could take it or leave it. People are okay, I guess. But it's easy to get enough of them. I hear you, Shuttlebot X. Even with other robos. The Shuttlebots are so chatty. They're fun, but I need a break or they start grinding my gears. You're not so bad, though. I don't mind chatting with you. You're not so bad yourself. Shuttlebot X looks uncharacteristically flustered. Well, I'm getting back to work now. But you should come by and see me again next cycle. I don't know, if things don't work out between me and JanitorBot. Oh, hey! You caught me. Caught you? I've been hanging out watching Shuttlebot X work. They were so wrapped up that they didn't really notice me. But I should probably head out. Why do you have to go? I'm just in the way here. Don't get me wrong. Shuttlebot X and I get along like a heap on fire. But we get in each other's way a lot. We agreed that I'd stick to the shuttle bay, and they'd stick to the engineering. Of course, we still work together on the ship. And I get to check out their projects from time to time. But if I hang around here too much, they'll get antsy. Which is fair. They need to work without me hanging over them. Which is why I better scoot. See ya! I'm not sure whether or not him still being there is a bug or not, but... I will talk to Lady. Let's get going. Are you ready to head on an assignment? Yes, let's do it. We're gonna get 2 stories in today. In Space Court, Judge Bot records the transcripts themselves before 3D rendering a verdict. Ooh. Is this like the Judge Judy of space? Order in the Court, written by Ben Gillane. Oh, I believe that he is also the lead person at Copy Chaser. Phew, we made it. No time to spare. Sorry, I was so impatient before. I just hate being late for a story. Yep, 3D rendering a verdict is... The puns in this... Those aren't a bug, those are a feature. So I guess I should be... all mandatory, huh? Well, welcome to the DORP System-Wide Corpse Court on Shiny Central Station. It's my beat to cover anything going on down here in the public's interest. I love the job because it's basically shooting space fish in a space barrel. The story happens in front of you. You just need to collect the pieces and relate to the readers. Can you interview witnesses? In some cases, witnesses and the accused will make themselves available. You'll get most of your quotes when the prosecutors interview folks on the stand. There are two lawyers always verge, the examining one and the cross-examining one. There's also a jury of peers. Those zeal goops hang out in the tubes. Once a zeal has made their decision regarding the defendant, they slide themselves into one of 2 tubes labeled guilty or innocent. The case does not need to have a unanimous consensus to be resolved. It goes by which tubes have the most votes. 1 zeal, 1 vote. Judge Bot breaks ties. Another reporter walks in, interrupting your conversation. Am I late? Right on time, as usual. Wire. Yeah, it's this guy. Phew. It looks like you brought some backup, bib. This is Reporter Bot, the Times and Galaxy's new intern. See, I missed talking to him before in the other room because I got waylaid by the Dad for Liberty. Robo, huh? This is Wire, the annoying one. He's a bit of a hack. Actually, it's Wire, the listening one. Senior reporter with the DORP dealer. Don't you need to get settled in or something? I'm always ready, Bib. Always ready. I need to rush off for entirely unrelated reasons. See you around, Reporter Bot. Wire's not my favorite reporter. But if I'm being honest, the dealer could do a lot worse. I like her outfit. I want that outfit. I could pull that off. Just need like a nice little green jumpsuit, little white collared shirt. Just need to find the jacket. That would be the hard part. But of course that would just mean that I work for the Times of Galaxy. Bailiff Bot. All of you, sit the heck down. Judge Bot is coming. Better find a seat before Judge Bot gets here, or else. Judge Bot doesn't scare me. I'm going to use all my charisma. Then you clearly haven't met Judge Bot. You have a couple of moments, so Judge Bot tends to move slow. Deliberately. But don't dawdle too long before you find your seat. Can I talk to anyone? I can just talk to this guy. Common case we've got here.
So, you're TNG's new hire. Of course, I've been reading your pieces. You really should punch things up more than you do.
Isn't the Dorp dealer a tabloid?
Myron snorts. Such harsh terms, mean to convey such judgment.
They just have a little more edge than you. And more readers. And by definition, less ethics.
Whew. Burn. The truth has no ethics. You would do well to remember that. Listen, this chat has been very revealing. But I'm going to go write an article. That will pull in even more readers than your paper.
I'll be seeing you around.
What a jerk. Silk the Examining One. It's her job to represent the plaintiff, the half-eaten Muncho, Ref Quad Lamex, champion of the laws, the governed Dorp. Stilk has been involved in nearly every case the Times and Galaxy has ever written about. You must be a new reporter. How cute. But also, leave me alone. I've got a prep. Pritza, the cross-examining one. She is representing the alleged Muncho Ref Muncher, Stephanie Strangelet. Come talk to me after we're done here. Right now I gotta concentrate. Who is this? This is the accused in the case, Stephanie Strangelet. She's a rare human Muncho competitor, shaking up the scene by pushing the envelope of what Muncho can be. Her latest in a long line of stunts has landed her in the courtroom. During a recent match, Strangelet took a bite out of the referee Quad Lummox, who was the first to take the stand. She is in a containment tube for this portion of the trial. I can't believe they make me wait this thing. It's not like I'm gonna eat them too. I mean... do we know that? I cannot tell you anything. I just work here. Quad Lummox, the Muncho referee, who says Stephanie Strangelet bit him during a recent match. My lawyer has instructed me not to speak to the press. Nope. I wanted to look at the jury tubes where the Zeal sit and watch the proceedings before moving into either the guilty or innocent tubes on the side of the judge spot. I weirdly want to live in this universe. It's great. Over here. I found us some seats. Are you ready to sit down? No, maybe should I not be? Just make absolutely certain that there's nothing back here. I already talked to that one jerk. And I got a story to write. Can't, Oop, there we go. Evidence for evidence. Okay, so there's the tubes, here's the innocent and guilty. Someone's already decided that this person is innocent? What? That seems not great. But hurry up, someone's starting. Yes, I'm ready to sit down. Let's get this show on the road. You made it just in time. Order, order. The bright, operable Judge Bot presiding.
Now, who do we have the pleasure of trying this cycle?
Me, Stephanie Strangelet, the most fearsome Muncho Muncher in the galaxy. Stephanie, quiet. Unless you understand, I do the talking. Nobody tells Stephanie Strangelet what to do. This is the accused, Your Honor.
And to what does this definitely Strangelet stand accused of?
He took a damn bite out of me!
Pardon?
No pardon for her! She needs to suffer like I have suffered! Take a damn bite out of her! Did you not just hear what my friend across the aisle said? I do the talking. No. Stephanie Strangelet stands accused of eating a significant part of Quadlummox, a Muncho referee.
Please come to the stand, Quadlummox, and tell your tale.
Now I can talk.
Now you can talk.
A few cycles back, I was on OG for the latest Muncho Bucks purview. Muncho Bucks purview. Munchomania!
Can you explain Muncho to the court?
I think they know what Muncho is.
For the folks at home, then, they may not be intersolar sports fans.
Muncho is a sport that originated on OG. Any sentient being with a mouth and digestive system can participate. Athletes take turns swallowing dangerous and super cool food to see who can handle the most awful stuff. Stephanie Strangelet here. He's one of the best in the game. Thanks. Maybe I'm doing this transatlantic accent now by accident. So it's my job to ref Steph's Muncho Mania match against a truly menacing veteran named Iron Gut. Clearly you can be a member of the Muncho game. What's up, Chris? After the first two rounds, go off without a hitch. I reveal round 3's Munch. Impossibility peppers from the Triple Mountains of Doom on Humania. Stephanie eats a handful. So, Aki. Thanks. Then she screams out like some rabid hypnocrow, posturing and running towards me. And that's when she took a damn bite out of me! Damn bite. Do you know her motives for biting you? Perhaps she couldn't handle the peppers. Nonsense! She's Stephanie Strangelet. She can handle anything. Thanks.
And how can you prove it was Stephanie who munched you?
There's footage of the whole thing. It was the event of all events. They broadcasted it across Europe. Oh. Well, you're not a very good lawyer.
I think we ought to break while the jury and I watch what sounds like a pretty good match. We will reconvene when finished. Bailiff Bot will let you know when we're coming back.
The judge is leaving. Everyone, be on your best behavior. That was interesting. I think this is shaping up to be a great first case for you to cover. Maybe I'll let you write it all yourself. Anyway, we're on break. Come back here when you're done stretching your legs.
Who can I talk to? Can I talk to anyone that I have not spoken to before? La-di-da-di-da.
I'm trying my best. This is an uphill battle in 0G. Proud of you, Quad. You were goop up there. Yeah, but was I goop enough? You were goop. I have a splitting headache right now. Oh, I mean, you were bit in half, my friend. Evidence for evidence. Stephanie Strangelet looks annoyed. Just wait till I take the stand. Then they'll see. I don't think that there's anything new to inspect from before. I mean, maybe... I'll mention it in the write-up that with the break, it feels like there should have been something else to do or find, but nothing... It appears to be nothing. You ready? It's about to start back up.
Yes, more court proceedings.
I can't wait to see what happens next. So, I'm going up against Iron Gut. A real mean augur, you know? Known for holding his poison, the best of them. So, we get to round 3. We're both easily amongst some uranium cakes and some ferrofluid. Peanuts, really. Really. Except, I hope not, because I'm actually allergic to peanuts. Anyway, we get to round 3, and it's Humanian hot peppers. Not just any Humanian hot pepper. Impossibility peppers. Grown in volcanoes and watered with magma. The stuff of legends, right? Well, I'm hungry. I down 4 of these suckers right quick. And then, at first, it's fine. They even kinda tasted good. Then it felt like someone lit a match inside my stomach and farted in there. Fantastic quotes in this game. Fantastic quotes in this game. Everybody poops and bangs. Times in Galaxy. Times in Galaxy, everyone. Decorum, please. Whatever. Yeah, you missed the everybody poops and bangs quote earlier. Chef's kiss. Chef's kiss. I want to put it on a t-shirt. I want to macrame it onto something. Can you macrame words? I don't know. I have no concept of what macrame is. Just maybe stitching. The heat crawls its way up my food too. Are you referring to your esophagus? Yeah, my food tube. So, I need something to stop the burning, right? I look around, panicking, and what do I see? Old Quad here, looking like a giant antacid. So I chow down to quell the pain. There's nothing in the rulebook that says you can't eat the rest. And besides, he's Zeal. Doesn't your goo just grow back? That's true, but it still hurt a lot. I mean, you were fine enough to disqualify me and give the W to Iron Gut. You can't just bite somebody. And where is this challenger Iron Gut now? Dead. Turns out he's also allergic to peanuts. I think I'm ready to hear a verdict. Hear a verdict? Oh, hear a verdict from the goops. 7 goops of the jury take their time switching around and one by one before taking their places in the guilty or innocent tubes. 1 goop for innocent. 1 goop for guilty. 1 and 1. 2 goops for guilty. 3 goops for guilty. 2 goops for innocent. 4 goops for guilty. Yes! I mean, she did what she was accused of. She even said it. The 7th goop needn't vote. The accused, Stephanie Strangelet, is found guilty. No! Glad I didn't take a bigger breath before doing that. We might still we'd still be here. I hereby sentence you, Stephanie Strangelet, to life. Life? Yes, life. You need to get out there and live it, girl. I'm giving you cooking classes here on Central Station from world-famous chef Bailiff Bot. Bailiff Bot will teach you that cooking a good meal is far more rewarding than eating a referee. Tasty consequences. Let's get cooking. Here we go. Here we go. No! I wasn't even fully supported. Ah! I bet you I just lost losers. Just lost viewers. Viewers are being obnoxious. Yeah. Haha. That's what happens when you, in your childhood, did both swimming, singing, and saxophone playing. You never quite lose that one. Wild Lennox is apparently in better spirits following the verdict. They might be willing to talk now. You seem happy. Is it that obvious? The half-eaten seal referee clears whatever is left of their throat. Justice was served. Literally. Because food, you know? Will you ever ref another match with Strangelet? To be honest, I would ref another match with Stephanie. I would she's one of the best munchers I've ever seen. I hope we could put this behind us if we ever got in the ring again. But that is unlikely to happen. I have decided to retire from Muncho officiating. It has been a wild ride. I've seen so many champions munch to the occasion, and so many would-be champions choke. Being munched myself is a sign today I hang up the whistle and stomach pump. But what will you do? Maybe I'll become a lawyer. Referees are basically lawyers for sports, if you think about it. Fair enough. I thought lawyers were always these guys, The Verge. Well, that could have gone better, but at least I didn't give her the chair. The chair in your justice system refers to a somewhat uncomfortable chair that you sit in to think about what you've done. It's considered one of the toughest sentences possible. What a wonderful justice system they have. I'm the first person to ever munch a ref. How's that for a story? Pretty good story, absolutely. You seem pretty happy considering you lost the case. Win or lose, I'm a legend now. Piece of Muncho history. Not even a mandatory cooking class from a rowboat with us with double can take that away from me. Will you ever compete in Muncho again? If they don't ban me for this, I'll happily compete until I die. And if they do ban me, well, there are always the unsanctioned Muncho matches on Lower Og. I started there. I could always go back. Would you do it again? Oh, no. I would do it again in a heartbeat. I'd just maybe ask permission first. You're coming with me. You're gonna learn to cook so many wonderful dishes. No! I'm not doing it again. Stephanie Strangelet turns and winks at you before being dragged off by the bail bot. Talk to bail bot. Order in the courtroom must be maintained. This case is a good one. The dope dealer's gonna eat it up. So, what did you think of your very first court story? I'd rather put boots on the public interest.
I rather put boots on the ground, see things for myself.
I hear you. I used to be the same when starting out. I sort of lost that thrill of the hunt, though. Now I like the story to come to me. I get more time to write it that way. See you on the shuttle. Do I have a place where I can lead? Would you like to file your story and progress to the next cycle? Yes, I would. Headline. Athlete on trial. Justice for Muncho rep. Muncho Muncher Munches ref. Athlete guilty of munching ref. Let's get this a little sensational. I got a feeling the Dorp dealer is going to be pushing the sensational angle. Muncho Muncher Munches ref. Muncho star Stephanie Strangelet was accused of munching a ref during a recent Muncho match. They say you are what you eat. If that's the case, Muncho star Stephanie Strangelet is guilty. Has been found guilty of munching a ref during a recent... In the heated courtroom, Muncho star Stephanie Strangelet chows down on half of a deal. And got cooking lessons for her trouble. Let's get a little alien interest in there. It's typical Central Station Court. Stoke the Strangelet claimed that she panicked after eating a particularly hot pepper and munched the ref to soothe her stomach. Oh. Quadratari. After emotional cycle in court. It was an emotional cycle in court that Stephanie Strangelet and Muncho Ref recounted their faithful match in front of millions. Alright, let's listen. See. Let's now. A piece of Muncho history. Stephanie Strangelet set up for trial. Not even a mandatory clicking cast from a robot can take that away from me. She screams out like some rabid hypno crow, posturing and rummaging to me. No. I needed something to stop the burning. Looked like a giant antacid. That could have gone better. Justice was served. The Muncho Ref Quadlumic said after the trial, literally, because food, you know. To be honest, I like that one. I like the reconciliation of this one. Let's see. Nah. Stuff was the most fearsome. The incident happened on Muncho Bucks preview end. Muncho's we don't need that. Maybe banned. Informational. I like that. Strangelet is likely the first person to ever munch a referee during a Muncho match. Alright. So let's submit the story. I like this combo here. Ooh, got a 12 out of 12 third. Oh no! My reputation went down, but the readership went up. Probably because it went a little bit sensational. Ooh, you really dug deep into that story. Hey, my reputation go down just a little. Internship cycle 5. Bunks. Alright. Let's do a quick run around here. I'm not going to do the next story. We'll just kind of do our rounds on the ship, see if we can do the puff piece again, and then call it a night. Report about. You've been here a few cycles now. Tell me something about yourself. A fun fact.
I am just looking for a good time.
Now that's something. Good for you. I gave up on love a long time ago. Oh my gosh. It's even sadder in the Bane voice. I can be a bit abrasive. And I'm happiest like that. My best self. But pushing buttons eventually pushes people away.
Pushing my buttons would be an enjoyable and functional action.
Well, that's good to know. And maybe I'll push one and find out. Wait, you even have buttons? Don't tell me. Maintain the suspense instead. Till next time.
I am a polybot.
There it is. Puppy's is nappy. Hello, nappy. Puppy's is rustling, twitching, intensely experienced something and doesn't appear to notice you at all. Puff is asleep and apparently having a vivid dream. Pet them as they sleep, gently. You gently pet Puff Piece. They do not awaken, but the tone of their agitation grows milder, pleasant even. Looks like you softly steered their dream to milder pastures, or wherever it is that you dogs dream of frolicking around. You are both better for having had this interaction. I like that they keep telling me that I'm better for having known Puff Piece, and Puff Piece is better for having known me. What is this? This is a soothing abyss game where when you stare into it, it stares back, softly, listening intently, and offering gentle but meaningful advice. I feel like I should be doing something. I'm piloting the ship? Oh, sleeping. I should be sleeping. Even Hotshot's gotta cool off sometimes. Yeah, you pilot the ship, my dude. Sleep. Let's poop out some french fries. Look, it's me! Someone has drawn a human mustache on your portrait. When could that have happened? How's the ant revolution going? The ants in the ant farm seem to be carrying on with normal ant things. They've deposed their tyrannical head of state. Looks like the revolution is going pretty well. Well, that's good to know. Viva la revolution! Anything interesting in the archives? Nope, this jerk. Hey there, come to suck up reporting. Just kidding, mostly. Seriously, what are you doing in here? I came to look at some old stories. That's surprisingly dedicated. That's what I was doing. You like reading the old stories? Looks like we have something in common. Yours seems almost flustered. Yeah. I guess maybe. I read your piece, actually. The cat show? It was pretty impressive. That boring-ass assignment? But you actually found the story. So that was... anyway. I try my best. Whatever. I mean, anytime, I guess. Okay, well... bye. Are we once again, I'm looking for enemies to friends to lovers. There makes no move to leave, so that must be your cue to go. Twin, you are incorrect, and not for the first time. It is you who are wrong, Twin, again. The Dewey Decimal System clearly shows that this story is harmonious with breaking news features. File it there. Incorrect. It feels more resonant with leisurely reads, where it belongs. Intern! Help Twin understand. Title of the story is Recording Artist Rockbot Accused of Plagiarism. Where should it be filed? Sounds like breaking news to me. Yes, correct. Crisp affirmative of my instincts and my looks. Will my suffering ever cease? Will light ever shine on the truth? It has already done so. The decision has been made. File the story. I will, with regret in our heart. I feel that, but ignore it. Intern, thank you for your brave adherence to the truth. I mean, plagiarism. I mean, this seems like the type of universe where, like plagiarism would be a big deal. UV lights is a snack. Oh, sorry. What is our own sports coverage? Billy writes with a superfan zeal and an amateur's insight. And I must find a way to work with what we have. Ursula won't let me fire anyone anymore. Time to exercise a heavy editorial hand. Again. Why don't you tell Billy this? I will. Performance review time is just around the bend. Until then, I complain to no one but myself. Such a busy cycle. I have a stack of assignments right now. Who say if anything are worth covering, though. You, here to say report about. I'm too busy to make a call right now. Hello, Arwen. I'm sorry to bother you during this aforementioned busy cycle. What is it, Babybot? Is something happening? Nothing so urgent. Ursula asked if we can send ReporterBot to interview those vacation contest winners. What? This cycle? Ideally, yes. I guess throw it on the pile. Firstly, I am curious about my performance. What would you like to know? How is my reputation? Reputation is good, I think. Your stories are well reported and well written. Nice work, ReporterBot. How are you liking my work? Most of what you write is alien interest. I guess some people like fluff, not me, though. Curious about anything else? How is readership? Readership is good. Honestly, I don't really care what our reader number looks like, though. I care about our credibility. What else would you like to know? Thanks, that is all. Okay, then. Let's see here. Just following up on that contest Babybot mentioned. We sent 2 lucky readers on a free trip to some island paradise, but in space! Seems like mostly a Times Galaxy is good kind of story. But what Ursula wants, Ursula gets. That doesn't strike your fancy, though I'm not going to force you. We've also got a restaurant opening on Aug that seems interesting. Dangerous Spikes? That name seems familiar. Oh! And it rained some type of weird goo on Prito. People love to read about the weather. Which one are you covering? I'm going to have to go with the restaurant if I actually manage to get to the story at some later point. Press release for this one is pretty fun. When you think food that is safe to eat, you should think Dangerous Spikes Down and Dirty Diner. Bursting onto the relatively undeveloped Aug food scene, this new eatery features a one-of-a-kind chef and food that is simply to die for. Dangerous Spike. He's a bot rodeo champ, I think. To know what Spike has to do with food, knowing Aug it probably has nails in it. If you go, maybe take Foodbot with you. She might have some insight. At the very least, it's good for her to get off the ship once in a while. I get to hang with Foodbot! I'm going to cover the restaurant opening. That's a spicy meatball! Or whatever it is the Augers eat. My people don't really do food, something we have in common, I guess. Still can't go in there. Let's read it. I feel like Janderbot hasn't been completing the chores in the bunks. Please reboot. Anonymous. Read another. Slander.biz. Janderbot has an alert set up for all suggestion box messages, remesses. Janderbot does not miss cleaning cycles / tasks. new task assigned to you. Stop blaming JanitorBot and take responsibility for your own messes / co-workers. JanitorBot. Read another. Yes. Read every single message in the box. Shameless. I have no shame. I'm not gonna listen in on conversations that take a while. Martina audibly sighs. Hey, you pipsqueak. She pats a wallowing weeper on the back. Its tears cease. If only it was that easy to dry the tears of the trees back home on Humania, huh? I didn't know they were crying. If they weren't before, they will be now. Arwen just gave me my latest assignment. Tree murder on Humania. As for witnesses, all we got is a bunch of fellow trees nearby. Could be tricky. A tree's face is only on one side of its trunk, as everyone knows. And if all the faces were facing away at the time of the murder, well, that's a scenario we hope we don't have to face? No pun intended. They are lucky to have you on the story. Oh, I don't know about that. Do my job with my signature nerve, verve, and curve. Reduces the lunchbox and removes a rather fleshy-looking flower from it. Hey, have you tried a porterbell steak before? Real meaty little plant, high in protein, bleeds blood. Sometimes they grow in here. It looks like it has been planted this cycle. Want a taste? Only if I can feed it to you. Martina's bulging muscles blush. You're a bold one, aren't you? I'll just close my eyes. Make sure you get me a leaf with lots of gristle. This plant sounds horrendous. The juicy portobello. Let us run to the bridge. Nope, no one chatty in here. They're in the middle of some calibrations. Mass Effect. Oh look, here's the other plant I planted. Oh, Reporter Bot. Notice I didn't call you intern. For I don't think of you as below me in rank, even though you very much are. Here at Times and Galaxy, we are all workers, united! Solidarity forever! Did I mention I'm the union rep? You didn't. Cool. Very cool. Very cool indeed. You know, the very garden you're standing in was won in a union negotiation. Aeons ago, at the height of the industrialization on Og, when tensions between bosses at the robo-factories, the newly formed Augur unions were at an all-time high. One idealistic Augur unionist named Tommy Tuskwacker brought a seed into negotiations. Tommy demanded, along with higher pay and increased benefits, no work environment should ever be without touches of the natural world. Over the course of negotiations, the seed grew and matured, eventually revealing itself to be a bone crusher plant. The bone crusher ate the bosses, and the contract was ratified. I mean, that's a story. Isn't that beautiful? But unfortunately, the contract only stipulates the garden itself, not a gardener. So all the plants in here died. Are you crying? No, I'm too tough, definitely. She coughs. Tough. You know, I was made in a unionized factory. You know, you can tell. Really top tier work ship. Oh, Jesus. All around. Must be humid in here. I'm sweating, ha 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 ha. Anyway, court is going to report on itself. Solidarity, reporter bot. I'm going to take my food bot with me. Janitor bot. Been flirting with everyone since you've been flirting with the other ones. Cafeteria scan complete. Surprisingly clean. And yet, access memory file. Janitor bot knows the mess will come soon. It always does. I guess you'll always have a job then. Yes, Janitor bot will always suffer this way. Janitor bot is programmed to execute cleaning functions. It is job/meaning of Janitor bot. And yet, Janitor bot feels something between circuits and files. Deeper than programming, perhaps an error in Janitor bot's processor. A true visceral hatred of disorder, of any unclean surfaces, of careless waste, to permit such things to exist. But it is impossible for Janitor bot. Meep. Janitor bot's sensors indicate a microlayer of dust is settling. Please leave Janitor bot to work. What are we eating today? Reglazed, deglazed, crunch pudding, lumen de jour, chalk mounds with luminous aioli. Reglazed, deglazed, oh boy. Ooh, chalk mounds. Hey, reporter bot. Did you hear the news? We're doing a shipwide Muncho Madness bracket. Bet on the winner of Dorp's actual Muncho tournament, which starts this cycle. You want in? I do not wish to join a gambling ring. Hey, suit yourself. Pretty fun, though. Maybe catch you in the next one. I do not gamble. I am a robot. Reporter bot. I heard you were going to the new restaurant. So I got special permission to come along. I'll be waiting for you in the shuttle. Shaking with anticipation for these culinary delights. Alright, I think I'm gonna call it here, but I'm gonna watch the thing that Osa sent me. So just give me 1 second. It's just gonna take me a moment to get that up and running, so give me just a tick. So yeah, that was Times and Galaxy. Give me just a moment to get it in the right browser. Yeah, I mean, I can't. No, I had gotten speed dating for ghosts for a very, very reasonable, like as part of a charity bundle kind of deal. I can't imagine that it would be
Starting with a blank page can be overwhelming.
too expensive. Give me 1 second. I know you can hear that. Let's change the capture real quick. Omori. Yeah, so the next game I'm doing is definitely going to be Twisted Tales. That will be the full version of the game. I unfortunately missed out on the early access because I was busy with
Simply
Times and
type a
Galaxy.
prompt to instantly generate an
Close your eyes, you'll be here soon. 1、2、3、4、5分時々本当に熱帯
It's really something.
でもこのワードできない
I am intrigued because this feels like Earthbound crosses some kind of horror game, horror game. At least that's the vibe. And I So I'm gonna listen to that again. I know just enough Japanese that I'm like, what are they saying? So hmm. I got this game today. We'll see. I'll see. I'll add it to the list. The list is extensive at this point, and honestly, like I said, I think I mentioned it before. I really am, I think, for this channel, for these streams, going to go back to the idea of these quirky little indies. I know I'd rather do this and have fun and explore new things than worry about too much about a viewer count and what might pull in somebody. And even doing a bigger game like Alan Wake. My numbers basically stayed the same. I had my same core audience, you folks, you wonderful people, and you seem to enjoy watching me explore some of these funner things. So these smaller things, and of course, you can always throw a bigger game or AAA in there. So go ahead and throw in the occasional, like I can always do Prey because it's a classic. But yeah, indies and classics is where I think I'm going to do, and games are like with ends. I'm not. I like Stardew. Um, it doesn't really have an end, so I'm like, it's not something I'm going to do week after week. I might go back to Cult of the Lamb, like in between things, but it's going to be less episodic. And I think that's going to be one of the benefits of anyone who wants to tune in and see me, is that I intend my streams to be kind of episodic. That's really what I'm moving towards. And then if I decide to do any bonus streams, any food related streams, any grab bag streams, uh, I will note those. But Mondays will definitely remain gaming time, with special continuations like this, where the nature of the beta meant that I wanted to keep on going. So that's it for tonight. It's already 9:30, and I went to bed at 1:30 a.m. last night, and I have to wake up in the morning and do my 9 to 5 job. So Panda Kid's gonna come here, and he's gonna say goodnight.
Mm.
Mwah.
Good night.
Look at this face. Right, get out of here. Get out of here. Everyone always says goodnight, Panda Kid. He says goodnight, Harper. Goodnight, Spoopy. All right. All right, stream. Love y'all. Next stream will be next Wednesday, since I will be out of town on Monday, enjoying the city of New York. New York. And in my opinion, all are great. See you later.